Okay, so most of us comic book fans have watched the new Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice by now and formed our own little opinions on it, and also of course went online to all the YouTube reviewers to verify our feelings. But the funny thing is that not only did it reach us, but all those reviews also reached all the interviewers, and one of those interviewers confronted the cast with all that lovely news. So, without further ado, let's see the awkward reactions of the cast to these critical views of all those movie reviewers. Okay, let's tune in.
Guys, thank you for speaking to us today. You've obviously been on the press tour for this film for quite a while now, it feels like. But these are the first interviews you'll be doing since reviews for the film have come out. And I don't know if you've had a chance to have a look at them, or like your response to those, or...
No, what are they saying?
Well, it's been getting a mixed response. See, you already know.
I just wanted you to say.
So right off the bat, no pun intended, they know what's up. They definitely know what's coming their way. So let's just see how they're gonna talk their way out of this.
I wanted to see what you would say.
Personally, I really liked it, but I just wondered whether how that makes you guys feel, and whether it will even affect the film as such.
Well, the interesting thing is that we get the critics who have their personal opinions, and the thing about personal opinions is that they always come from a place, and there's a preconceived idea which you have to get past as a critic before you start writing your article or your review, and that affects everything. What is going to really matter, I believe, is what the audience says, because they're the ones who are buying tickets, they're the ones who want to see more of this kind of story or not, and so it's the audience's voice is loudest, and after this weekend, the audience will at least partly have spoken.
Okay, now I have to say this. That's actually a better response than I thought that we're gonna get. You know, Cavill is pretty spot on. He's like, I don't give a shit what those critics say. I did my thing, we all did our thing, and the audience either likes this smut or we get buried underneath it all.
Ben?
I agree.
Yeah, of course. Ben Affleck is a cool guy, but there's no way he's gonna top that answer. That's actually the better answer than anyone is expected we're gonna get. Even Affleck is like, holy shit, I can fucking top this. Even look at his fucking face. He delivered the best performance we could ever dream of in this movie, even though the movie is not that good. And he's like fucking tired. He was like, I got shit before this movie, now I got shit after this movie. What the fuck am I going to do? I still need to do a fucking solo movie. Okay, let's see the rest of this shit.
I mean, look, you know, I made the movie for... I'm a comic book guy, and I made the movie based as much as I could on that aesthetic. And so I don't know how else to do it 100%, so it is what it is, you know.
I've never seen Zack Snyder this gray before. He just lost all color in his hair. He's tired. He's got bag under his eyes. He's like, I read the comics. I thought I did a good job. Why are the nerds bashing me? I still need to do the fucking Justice League movie. I still need to do all the other stuff. Love me.
You know, I know that Zach doesn't make the movies, and none of us are making the movies for the critics, so to speak. You can't kind of go into that with that perspective. So I know we really hope the fans like it, and so far the reaction's been really positive on that front. So so we just hope that continues, and that, you know, they feel that we're making the films for them.
For some reason, I think that Amy heard Henry Cavill's answer, and she's like, oh yeah, we're definitely doing it for the fans. Fuck the critics. When the critics say, this is a good movie. Yeah, of course we do. We do it because the critics are professionals and we think their opinion matters. Now it's like, oh, the critics say it's shit. Ah, fuck the critics. We're doing it for the fans. Of course we're doing it for the fans. They're the ones paying for the movie tickets and our bloody $1 million salaries.
I think the movie is great. I think this movie is huge. It's massive.
Well, yeah, I mean, you did some small roles in the Fast and Furious franchise and had a number of small roles in, like, unknown series, so this is your big break. This is what you need to lift off your career, so you can't say it's shit because it's the biggest role you got.
You know, I think that Zach did a fantastic work bringing Superman's world and Batman's world into one movie and setting the ground for so many more characters to come in the future in such an interesting way.
You mean that he crammed like 4 different comic book stories into one movie and shoehorned 4 characters for upcoming movies into this movie via some sort of YouTube movie format, like, whoa, here are the characters one by one in little movie clips. No subtlety there.
So yes, there's a lot into this movie, but I think that he nailed it and I really enjoyed it.
Thanks for sharing, Gal. Tyrone, could you show her out, please? Could you show her out? Thanks.
I can't read stuff because, you know, I don't even watch the movies I'm in. I find I get very critical.
You and everyone else in the world, Jesse.
And so I can imagine, I don't like reading stuff either. It just, you know, I find it distracting, I guess, or unnerving.
Well, it's good to say that everyone is praising your performance in it.
What? Nobody's doing that. Everyone fucking hates his performance.
So,
okay, in that case, I'll read everything and I look forward to seeing the film.
I'll get them and highlight them for you, so you can
exactly.
just write this bit.
Oh, good.
Alrighty then, now that we got that abortion out of the way, it's kind of funny to see that some people in this movie really take it well because they're unsure of a paycheck, or they're like, well, I did my best. It's like, well, I didn't do anything wrong, so fuck it. And some people are really backpedaling and making excuses. Anyway, let's just say that Henry Cavill's right and that the people still vote with their wallets. In the end, the movie made a lot of money and it's going to make a lot of money even still. Let's just hope that the future installments are going to be a lot better. All I'm saying is, I'm really looking forward to the Batman movie. The rest, we still need to find out if it's any good. So, if you're here and you want the next DC comic book movies to be a success, you better smash that like button, because for every like, the future DC movies will be 1% better. Can you even imagine the possibilities? Also, please subscribe to this wonderful channel and join the Common Sense Army. We would like to see you again for our next video and all videos to come. Thank you for watching. Karasi out.